What's good, y'all? It's DJPendehoe over here. And as you can see, this is about to be a guide for Nightwolf and his Shaman, which is his third variation. I'm gonna do the ins and outs of this man, as far as his combos, mix-up game, poke game, what you can do, what you should look out for, stuff like that. Just the ins and outs. And I also want to show these Matoka warriors that they need to switch over, because Matoka warrior is not where it's at. Ancestral gift and Shaman, those are the variations you need to be using. I mean, so what if his first variation has a buff? Can you get a combo off with that buff? Because I don't think 9 times out of 10 you're gonna be able to unless you the shit. And most people don't get that off. So with that being said, I'm gonna put up a couple of combos that we should really be looking out for and some moves. Waxing Crescent is gonna be a definite move here. Thresher is a definite move here we're gonna put up too. We're gonna put up this too as well. This is very good on block. This is good too for the mix up. And if you want that as well. Now, we're gonna do this entire combo firsthand. We can do this one as well. And then there will be other combos of his that I will post up. And we'll show how they look on no defense. We'll also show how they look when the opponent is blocking and what your options are when they are blocking. Okay, that's 10 moves, so I can't tag no more. So I basically just have his basic combos tagged, so we're just gonna go with that first. Much like any other Nightwolf variation, you have this, his standing 1. It's pretty fast. Matter of fact, actually, that's a startup of 7 frames. You know who else has a startup 7 frame standing 1? Johnny Cage. It's as fast as that. So yes, Nightwolf can anti-air. He can anti-air and at least get 19 to 20% damage off in this variation. This is what you're really gonna go for, because you're gonna do his down 3. And his down 3 is, what is it called? Uncertain ground. Now, if they flawless block it, you can't cancel that into a special move. If they flawless block it. There's that. But see, we're gonna start with this. That's what, -5 frames, I believe? Let's double check. -6. So I usually will block after that, maybe back distance, get a little quick micro dash off, get me some good space going on and whatnot. After I do something of the sorts like that. And the best thing about that, now it's a startup. See that there? See how I do, oops, see how I do 3, 2, see how I do 3 into Shaman roll? Oops, fucking up. That's a combo now. So you can combo off of 1-1-1 into the amplified Shaman roll. Actually, let me make sure I'm calling it correct. Spirit Tracks. I've been calling this shit Shaman roll forever. It's called Spirit Tracks. I'm dumb as hell. Anyway, there's a lot of potential. Like let's say for example, you want to jail your opponent. You want that to be your next move. See that right there? See that? Timing. Time it. If you can time it correct, if you time it properly on frames, you should be able to get that off and be able to combo off of that. Oops, damn, I'm fucking up, hold on. 30%. 30% off of a 1-1-1 startup. So, before the Aftermath patch, this right here, his forward 1-2, you can combo it with the regular Spirit Tracks, but now you can combo it with the amplified Spirit Tracks. And that's his forward advancing move. So the fact that you can combo that is fucking dope now. It's really sick. Like, I love that they finally made that into a combo, because at first he literally only had like 3 or 4 combo starters. Yeah, like 3 or 4 combo starters. So really not much options to do. Wait, why am I fucking that up? Hold up. Wait a minute. Hold up. I'm fucking up over here, son. There we go. Now, these are just his basic combos that I'm going through. Your most damage that you'll get with no crushing blow or fatal blow will probably be about 32%. Now, because Jax is considered a big character in the game, this combo right here is possible. Oops. It's so time sensitive to get it off. Damn. Really? That combo right there, you can only get off on big characters, which is basically the same combo that you see me do in the corner with people. Literally, the same fucking combo. Same combo, but that's in the corner. So mid-screen, it would look like this. It would look same percentage, 315.91 damage, 35% basically, with one bar. But like I said, it's only on big characters, which is why Jax is my practice dummy, because I want to show what you can do on big characters as well. So next time you face a big character and you're using this variation, remember, you have that corner combo you just saw me previously do. You can make sure your timing is on point. You got to make sure your frames is on point, because that's 2 micro dashes you have to do in that combo. Literally. So your combo is gonna be forward 1-2 into spirit tracks amplified, micro dash 3-1, micro dash 3-1 into back forward 1, which is his lightning arrow. It's also a mid. Can you believe that? It's a mid attack. The initial damage is 70%, then 21.68. So from 100%, they're down to 908.33. That's almost 10% for a fucking projectile. That's insane. Like, and it's a mid. So they either gotta block it or they gotta quick jump over it. So they gotta really play this like a carnival game. If they wanna guess well for a big prize, they should do that. But since I've been using this variation for the past couple months, or maybe month or two, I haven't seen anybody do a quick hop over it. They usually just block it. Some try to jump over it, but then look at what happens when you try to jump over it. I mean, look at what happens when you, oops, sorry. Oops. See, look at what happens. Look at what happens. See that there? If you time it correctly, it'll beat out their jumping 3 or their jumping 4. Literally, every time. As long as you time it right and you have patience, the shit will work. That's also another thing. Nightwolf's flawless block, his up 2, not really that great. Like, as far as range, it's not that good. Damn, where are the flawless blocks? There we go. So you can get you 16% off of a flawless block. Give me one sec. Okay, now that that's done, now this is usually the starting distance of a match. So whatever you decide to do as far as the beginning of the match, if you want to be on offense, defense, completely fine. You can do that, but that puts you closer, and if they happen to attack after that, you're gonna get countered. If you do back 1 Still the same thing, but it puts you at very close range with the opponent. So it's a good move to do, but if you want to get just that much space, boom, it's gonna land. It's not really, it's not a bad move. In fact, it's a really great move. I personally, because I used to use Sub-Zero, I think of it as doing down one with him and then micro dashing and then doing that. Because if your opponent tries to D1 and they're out of range, they're gonna get hit by that because it's a mid. And then it's Punish City at that point. Like, you gotta take this damage. Only thing is with this variation, he has no armor breaking move. Nightwolf's only armor breaking move is in his Ancestral Gift variation, which is his second one. It's his Command Grab variation, which I'll touch base on later on, but we're gonna focus on Shaman though. So, there are plenty of combos you can do with the startups. So, I already showed you what Axe Blast does, the damage you can do with that. Blade and Edge, I would mix that. I would really mix that with gelling, and then do that for the overhead. Some people, when I do shit like that, because they get thrown off on it, usually what they would like to do, they would like to forward roll in some kind of form or fashion. I don't know why they forward roll, get back, look at this, boom. And then I can do, all right, hold on, let's see. Oops. Damn it, fuck that up. Damn. See, so what you would like to do in a perfect world, you can do it. So if they were to get up roll forward or backwards, you're still able to shoot that arrow off. Just time it right and it's punish. It's punish. So they just wasted a defense bar. And then if they were to do a back roll again, look at that. I didn't move a single inch after I did that. I let them do that. Oops, sorry. I did that. Shot my arrow off. Oops. Oops. Damn it. Hold on. Damn, I'm rushing. Then they still can get that. So you see how much distance that did? And they're out of 2 defensive bars if they were smart or dumb enough to use both defense bars for backup, for back rolls. Like, who would do that? But anyway, that is just the potential of his Spirit Tracks move and the amount of distance it gets. To also show how well his Shaman, how well his Spirit Track move like guides very well. We're gonna do a wave grab. So we're just gonna press L1. Now you would think that's pretty far, but then it don't seem so far after doing that now, does it? You see the amount of distance it carries? It's probably about 3/4 of the screen. This ain't full screen right here. This is probably the same amount of distance where if Sub-Zero had the same type of throw and he did an ice slide, it's gonna land, because ice slide covers at least 3/4 of the arena. So boom, that's close as shit. You would not believe the amount of times this has worked. That right there. Then I'll hold on, well, I'll do a grab if the match is close, get that off, then do this, boom, boom. That works so much You don't have to do it often. His cancel works really well. You can even cancel it off the combo just to reset and get you something else dirty off. Literally, like, look at that. But honestly, if you want max damage with Nightwolf's combos, and I mean every single one of his combos, you literally want to do 3-1. 3-1 is your go-to. Like, if you've ever seen any of my videos where I'm playing with Nightwolf, I always will do 3-1. Sometimes I will do 1-1, but there really ain't much else to do after that. Like distance-wise and stuff, there really isn't much else to do. You can't do forward 1-2 into it. Actually, hold up real quick. Hold on, y'all. I think I just found something out. Hold up real quick. Actually, yeah, so that works like that, but in reverse, does it? Oops. Let me see. I know the frames ain't working against me on that, are they? Oh, so you can do that. Okay. Oops. Hold on. We gonna get this, y'all. We gonna get this. Trust me. We about to do this. We about to learn shit here today. We about to learn some Nightwolf today, yo. For real. So you can do that, but that's 21%. And honestly, there ain't much else you can do. You can't shaman roll because it's not gonna work. The only way a shaman rolls work in combos is if, let's say I do this combo right here. What I'm about to do is forward, I'm about to do the deadly dance combo, but you have to cancel after the third hit into spirit tracks. So this is what it should look like. 36%. That's basically a corner carry if you have 2 bars. If you don't have 2 bars, then your combos is probably gonna look like that, but that's still 31%. So it really don't matter. It's just after you do spirit tracks, you have to press 4 into spirit tracks amplify. You have to do that, otherwise it doesn't work. See? You can't. Even if I do 1 doesn't work that way. It doesn't. It just doesn't for some weird reason. I don't know why, but that's fine. It don't have to, because I can still do that. And then you still have to micro dash after the shaman roll, because they're falling down faster because they already were in the air at first when you did the first shaman roll. And after you do the second one, their descent to the ground is that much faster. So you have to quick micro dash 3-2 into lightning arrow. Quick 30% off 2 bars. And then as soon as they see that, they just might try to do a get up attack. And then when they do get up attacks, then do jump 2. Jump 2 into 1-1-1 shaman spirit tracks, and then do that. But if you don't have another bar, then just end it with regular spirit tracks. It's still damage. They done used up their defense bar. Then they're in the corner. So that's the combo potential with 1-1-1. Now you can do 1-1-1 into amplify. That's a combo. But remember, 1-1-1 into spirit tracks is not a combo, and they can block that roll. They definitely can. So I'm gonna post up his combo starters. I'm gonna post his combo starters. That is 1-1 a combo starter? It is. Is 1-1 a combo starter for Shaman? It is. Okay. 1-1, 1-1. That's a combo. That's a combo starter. 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 Okay. So he has 9 combo starters in this variation. And I'm going to go through every single one of these from top to bottom. It combos in the Shaman roll amp. It combos into the regular Shaman roll. That doesn't. Axe Blast does not combo into regular Shaman roll. So if you're gonna do a Shaman roll for your combo ender, do twin hairs, 1-1. Just do 1-1 into Shaman roll. That will combo. Now we're gonna go to natural delay. We're gonna go to this move here, which is also a great mix move, but I'll get into that in a second. Now, natural delay. That combos into the regular Shaman. Does it combo into that? No, it does not. So, oh no, it does. I'm tripping. It does combo into the amplified Shaman. So that does too. Let's see, ambush punch. Does that combo into the Shaman? It combos into the regular Shaman. Let's see about the next one. It combos into the amplified Shaman. Boar's Tusk. That definitely combos, because I do that a lot online. Not to say I'm predictable, but it works. And that's the funny thing about it too, because Nightwolf's overhead, his forward 2, is 25 frames, I believe, on startup. Let me see. 24. You want to know what Sub-Zero's overhead is? It's 19 frames. Would you believe that I hit people way more with this overhead than Sub-Zero's overhead when I used to use them? That's the funny thing about it. Like, I don't understand why people bitch about Sub-Zero's overhead when Nightwolf got this shit here with the mixed game on top of all that. Like, dude, y'all are tripping off the wrong overhead, but Nightwolf is slept on, so it ain't too much of an issue for people. Now, Violent Divide, forward 2-1-2-1. It looks like this. I pressed 5 buttons and didn't mean to. That's 13%. That's a good combo because it's a knockdown and it's a knockdown slide. So you get space between your opponent. You can also do the lightning arrow, cancel, shaman roll, spirit tracks, I mean, boom. But anyway, that can combo. So let's see if doing that. Now doing that combo, Violent Divide, when the third hit is about to come, you have to press spirit tracks. Otherwise, it's not gonna work. Now let's look at Howlin Wolf. That combos into amplify. What about no amplify? That definitely combos. But about Howlin Wolf, now this is a crushing blow if the final hit lands. But you don't wanna... That don't combo. So you can't combo into spirit tracks after that. You're probably better off getting a knockdown because you're not going to get much damage off with this crushing blow variation. I mean, with that crushing blow, that was what, 235 versus fuck, what did I just do? Oh yeah, also you can technically keep the combo up. So you can get your regular damage that you would get off with Nightwolf in like any other basic combo. This combo just happens to not require any bar because it's a crushing blow. But remember, the first 2 hits, 3-1, those are highs. So what that means is you can get punished for that. See? See, you can get punished for that. So be careful on doing that. Like, do that sparingly. Don't like bring it so much unless you're trying to get the combo off or the crushing blow. But also remember that it does have very good pushback. Look at this. Very good pushback. That's almost the same distance as the match starting, literally. You can do whatever you want. Get you some space micro dash into, oops, I got big fingers, so shit like that happens. But you can get you a little blocking off, maybe boom, in the arrow. Even if they block that, that's still 1%. So, actually 18, my fault, not 1, fuck wrong with me, 18%. So that's still good. And they push back a little bit. Only thing is, just don't do it close because it's punishable and you can get punished for doing that move. So you don't want to do lightning arrow up close because it's -21. That's worse than Scorpion's teleport. So you're getting punished bad for doing that close up if they block it. What you can do is cancel it, but it's also very risky to cancel it. Sometimes it works for me when I do that, sometimes it doesn't. It depends. But don't do that often because your opponent will be looking for that. That's not even something that he should be doing, but the fact that he has to cancel gives him way more options, whether it's close up or far away, literally. So, next combo is Falcon Swap. It's his mittens to hit. I can hit. I back up one more time. Can't hit. See how close I am to him? I can punch him. I just can't do that. See? Doesn't that suck? Doesn't that suck a little bit? So you gotta be close. You have to be close for the Falcon swap combo, which is back 3-4 or back X circle, however you interpret the button commands on yourself. I do it by numerical because I know what's what. But that combos too. Combos into the regular spirit tracks and amplify spirit tracks. It just depends on which one you want to do for most damage. The one that I usually would do, I would do this, because I get the most damage out of that, 31% now, versus, versus doing, not that combo. Damn, I am dropping that on a big character. How is that possible? Versus 30%. So 308% versus 314. So it's not that big of a difference in damage, but last I checked, 31 is more than 30. So I would end my combo with the D2. You just have to micro dash, but make sure that you do this, because if you end it with this here, up and did that one time, and sometimes it lands, if it works in that exact fashion. There have been times where I will do the combo and I end up getting punished for it because of the frames and shit. So you want to make sure you're precise on what move you want to do with Nightwolf. Now then, this Shaman roll here, we're gonna see the distance. Reset, let's see, distance, full screen, close, default. We're gonna go full screen. There's still some distance, so you don't ever want to do Shaman spirit tracks full screen, even amplified. You don't want to do that full screen. You can forward dash, then do it. You can dash, block, then do it. You can dash, block a little bit, do that, jump a little bit, then do it. Like, you can mix up with that. Just don't do spirit tracks from far away. Don't do it full screen. Only do it if you're gonna quick dash in, because then it's gonna land. Or you can block, do a little hop, make the opponent be like, what the fuck, and then do it. So think about that, because this move opens up a lot of options for you. It has so much distance. Not to mention, he has a brutality with it. It's the only brutality this variation has besides the grab variations. If there is a chance that you happen to have 30% health and you had the first hit in the match, final hit comes from spirit tracks, their legs gonna go off. If you ever seen Forrest Gump and how Forrest Gump kept stressing to Lieutenant Dan that he ain't had no legs, that is basically the equivalence to it. Because when I do that to people online, I be like, Lieutenant Dan, you ain't got no legs. I would offer them some ice cream, but you know, it's online. How the fuck they gonna get it? I'll offer myself some ice cream, but not for them. But anyway, give me a second. Give me a second. I hope this guide does well for y'all in the future. I hope I did this guide well enough that y'all understood what I'm saying and what I'm talking about in the display of these moves, because I have to show you the outcome of what's gonna happen, because much like any other special move, Spirit Tracks is punishable, but it does also give you a good amount of pushback, like so much pushback, like wow, the amount of pushback. Opponent, where is the block? There you go, I'm tripping. Oh, see how much pushback that is? That's not that much, but that is good, because yes, you're punishable, but see, it kind of matters on if your opponent does their forward advancing attack after that, because once you're at that range, if your opponent knows what to do against that, they can do any forward advancing move. I can do back one and that's gonna hit if a Nightwolf did that to me. I can do back one, king press two, king press one, king press back three. So your best bet would be forward 1, 2, or even back 1, 3. because that will land. It's punishable. So that shit will definitely land, and when it lands, you can get your combo off. Like, I really don't see why because people rave about Motoko Warrior so much, and I really want to know why. I really want to know what makes Motoko Warrior so much better than Shaman, besides the fact that he has a buff. Because, yeah, a lot of you motherfuckers that use Motoko Warrior, I don't see y'all bring out that buff. And we'll play like 2-3 matches in Combat League. So you can't say the buff is the reason why, because you don't even use it. You don't even use it properly. You're supposed to use it, man. Look, tomahawk swing, my quick dash, forward 1-2 in the Spirit of Kiba. They're knocked down. Even if they roll, they can be close to you if they won't. But if they roll, you can amplify that and take the first hit, because it gives you armor. Then you can do 1-1 after that, since it's -7 on block. I mean -7 on startup frames, my fault. And that's, but at the same time, nobody has ever done that to me. So I really want to know, what is the deal with Motoko Warrior? That tomahawk swing, that move is punishable. You would not believe the amount of times I will punish a Motoko Warrior trying to tomahawk swing me, whether they amplify it or not. That is the variation that I started with when Nightwolf came out a year ago. You damn right I know how to counter it. Like, what? I play with Nightwolf. So what makes you think I don't know how to counter it? But anyway, those are his combos. I also talked about gelling a little bit. I will talk about gelling a little bit more, because it's very useful. Like, you have to know this. Also too, we're going to talk about his down moves a little bit, because Nightwolf is very much lacking in the down moves. D2 don't count, but it does have range. Uncertain ground, yeah, that counts. Give me a sec. Fucking man, I'm trying to finish up this orange juice. Damn it, I almost fucked up. I almost fucked up. And that's gonna be in the video. That's even worse. I don't know why I didn't bring these orange juice with me. Very stupid of me. But anyway, we're gonna talk about his down moves, or his D moves. D1. Everybody loves the fucking D1. But I don't think people realize too much that that's a mid. And I mean, yeah, it's a mid, and a mid can hit a low. A mid can hit you if you duck. But this is a startup of 8, which is his D3, which is his jailing move. That is a startup of 7. So that's good, but you can't jail with 1. It's not his jailing move. You see how fast that was? You see how fast it is compared, like, you see how fast it is with the D1. Then you see how fast it is with D3. Also too, shout out to Frank Nightwolf on YouTube. I haven't played him yet, but he has given me so many tips with Nightwolf online. Subscribe to him too, because I don't subscribe to him on YouTube. Frank space Nightwolf. Knights, K-N-I-G-H-T, capital W, capital O, capital L, capital F. Because this man has the knowledge on Nightwolf. Like, he knows what the fuck he's talking about. Like, he helped me out. He's the reason why I started gelling people online, and it's been working. But anyway, Rising Blaze, his uppercut. You can't uppercut from that close, but you can uppercut from this close. Very good distance. It ain't no J distance, but it's good distance. And I already talked about Uncertain Ground, his jailing move. Look at that. Like, look at that. Shit is insane, bruh. Really. And then this, the weakest of them all. Hobbling kick. You know how bad that is? How much distance is that? Fucking disgusting. For a D4? Are you kidding me? That's fucking, like, between me and him, in this TV and projector, look at that. My foot barely goes past the projector. That's the distance his D4 has. Very garbage in my opinion. So I would rarely use this unless you're in the corner. Use this in the corner, get your mix going. Like, do what you feel is necessary, but don't D4 mid-screen or if you're in the corner. D4 if they're in the corner. D4 into the mix. Look at that. Easy. So we already talked about his D moves. His reflector. We already know what his reflector looks like, but much like anybody else's reflecting move for projectiles, it'll only reflect twice. So we will put that to the test real quick. See? So if your opponent has 2 projectiles, you're gonna get hit by the second. So if you're going against a Sonya and they happen to do that double projectile that she has, you're gonna get hit by that crushing blow. If they have their settings like that, you're gonna get hit by that crushing blow. So if any character has a projectile where they do 2 projectiles at the same time and it's a crushing blow, you're gonna get hit by that crushing blow. So you're better off ducking the first projectile and then reflecting the second. That is your best choice and your best option in my opinion. Literally, because one, think about it. You didn't take damage from the first projectile because it's a high and you ducked it, and 2, because you reflected her second one back at her. So you took no damage and she possibly took scratch damage because I do believe her second projectile is a mid. So she either gotta block it or take that damage. And you took none. That makes a zoner think twice. The same with Jade. Jade players, if they do that purple stuff to negate all projectiles, be patient. Be patient with yourself. Micro dash yourself closer. Don't fall for her bullshit. And use Spirit Tracks, because Spirit Tracks takes you so damn far. Like, oh my god, like I might use it too much, I don't know, but Spirit Tracks is such a good move. Like, I really don't know why this variation is so slept on. I don't. It's so damn good. Like, even the little bit that I talked about. We're about to get into flawless blocking too, because his up 2 don't really have much range like you would think. Like okay, as an example, let me show you real quick. Okay. Huh? What? Hold up, why is this not? What? Okay. See that? What the fuck? See that? Not great distance. Now then. Oops. I don't usually do get up attack up 2 with Nightwolf, but you can. It's not bad, it's just it don't have much space. It don't cover much. It's not bad to use, it's just. Now, it is a nice flawless block. It is a nice move to use on flawless block. If somebody jumps, try to J3 you. It really is. Oops, thought I flawless blocked that. Thought I flawless blocked that. Oops. Really? I'm trying to see if I can continue that. I'm trying to see if I can get more damage off. Damn it. Okay. Okay. See, 18% is cool off of that, but I want more. I ain't asking for too much. I just want like 20-something%, 23, 25 at most. I mean, damn, I had to use fucking an offensive and a defensive bar. But yeah, that's really the damage that you're looking at with Nightwolf. As far as his see, still 18%. No matter what you do, you can fucking do a perfect block, flawless block into the attack. You can press 4 into Shaman roll. That's an easier combo because that requires no dashing at all. Like 0 dashing. I mean 0. See, I got a dash for that. Oops, I meant to do. Okay, 19%. So you can do that. Flawless block, micro dash, 1-1-1. Into lightning arrow. Oops, sorry. See? 199 damage, almost 20%. So I'm okay with that. I'm actually fine with that. It's just certain moves that leave your opponent at a distance. Like, let's say we're gonna do this. That's good. Okay, never mind. That actually is kind of close. Hold on. No. Okay. Damn it. Okay. See? Oops. Damn it, trying to time it. Damn it. That should have been flawless. Okay, can't do it at the moment, but you saw how I did it the first time, and I flawless attacked it, and I did not land that. So, yeah. Not as much distance as I would like for him to have. And nothing is wrong with that, because in my eyes, he doesn't greater in one aspect than another. He can do it all, basically. He has a reflector, he has a mid projectile in this variation, he has this sweet ass combo. I love doing the motherfuckers online. And then if they try to do some bullshit, I literally will boom, dash up, get the grab. Like, you saw the amount of distance I was at. I can dash up, get the grab, boom. It don't let me get a 30% combo with a crush and blow grab. That's like 60% of your health gone that fast. Like, damn. Fucking crazy. But yeah, that's Nightwolf. Now then, into what he can do in the corner, as you've seen me do. Now, that's most of his combos, they really do carry in the corner. Like, a lot of them do, depending on space. So there's multiple ways that you could do combos with him in the corner. You could D1 twice and then do boom boom into the arrow. Like, he has, Nightwolf is scary in the corner just as Jax is scary in the corner. Like, Jax puts fear in motherfuckers' hearts. Nightwolf puts fear in motherfuckers' hearts. Do you see that tomahawk in the background? Boy, that shit looks like shark teeth. It looks dangerous to carry. Like, he'll poke himself just walking around with it. Now he got to go to the doctor because that man didn't stabbed himself to the bone with his weapon, basically. Spirit of Matoka wasn't helping him at that point. Also too, here's my life-saving combo that actually won me a set in an online tournament a couple weeks ago. No, we're gonna have him at, let's say 47, because that's exactly the amount of damage that this does. I'm gonna get into crush and blow combos. We're just gonna do these little bits right now first. Now, it's insane at the amount of damage that this man can do. Even if mostly shields came up during the inflated blow and your opponent got the shield, that combo is still doing 47 damage. It's still gonna be 47%. Literally. Give me a sec. I'm replying to a comment on Facebook about my video. Wow, I don't know how to type. I spelled my elf like it's fucking Christmas. I meant to say myself. Okay, now see how that is. That combo has literally won me the set and the match. It was a comeback victory because I probably had that much health, and I took this man basically to the corner. He had no defense bar. Actually, no, he had one defense bar. I did that exact combo, and I won the set. Literally, like. Sweet dreams are made of these, as the Eurythmics say. Now, how much damage can that combo do with a crushing blow? You know what, I'm just gonna put me close since I'm playback record. Oops, damn, I got crushing blowed. Okay, computer. Oops, damn it, dude, damn it, don't uppercut me. Already at 44. 54%. So if you got them in the corner and they try to uppercut you, by the way, hold on, give me a second. Yeah, so you have to micro dash. Do a tiny dash and then do it. That's more than half their health gone if you were to get that type of combo off. Like, do you not see the damage that has been done on this man for a 13 hit combo? What did that say? Let's see it again. Did that say 539? I don't remember. Let me see, because that's deadly. Oh, mind you, this combo works in every variation of Nightwolf. What? Come on, I'm pressing the buttons. Y'all see them? Y'all looking at my, really? Come on now. This works in Matoka Warrior. This works in the Ancestral Gift. It's solid. Like, that's kill right there. That's kill. Like, you making somebody rage quit if you do that to them. They gonna sit there, just like Jax is doing, and then you're gonna see their body explode and you're gonna see quitality come up. Literally. Like, I'd rage quit if somebody did that to me. Not really, because I don't rage quit. I take my loss like a man and, you know, accept it for what it is, because it's gonna happen. I'm gonna lose. But Nightwolf is OD. Any of his variations are OD, but this is DJPendehoe, aka me, aka Zephyr's video, his guide video, just showing that Shaman is nothing to be fucked with. Everybody goes from the Toka, and then I show them my Shaman, and then I'm sitting there like, what's so good about Matoka Warrior? Because I'm over here winning. I'm over here streaking you. We're using the same character, so we know the same moves, just got different specials. And I know how to play my Nightwolf very well, so why does Shaman beat Matoka Warrior so much if Matoka Warrior is good? And I played a good Matoka warrior everybody been telling me about lately. King Gambler. King Gambler, I know you won't watch this video, but if somebody watches this video that know you, I want some sets. I want you to see that you need to switch to Shaman, because Shaman variation is dope. I don't care for your tomahawk swing. I don't care for the spirited key, but though I do like ancestral, I like astral projections of wolves. I think that's dope. But I want some matches, bruh, for real. Is there anything else that I need to go through with Shaman? I don't think I did. I went through the arrow, canceling it, holding it, spirit tracks, amplified. I went through his basic attacks. You know, if a move or combo tells you the block advantage is -7, you know to block that. Unless you want to take that risk and do a low, then okay, fine. That's your gamble. Do what you want to do. But -7 block. D4, of course, people love doing D1. I don't know why I say D4. It's because I looked at the block advantage. But people love poke wars. So you can do that, and then if your opponent blocks it, if you block it and flawless block it, boom, up to combo they ass. And if they break away with their defense bars, bruh, they at your mercy. Forward 2, 1, 2, 1 into Shaman roll if it hits. Like, bruh, then that's when you really start your mix game. You start mixing. You start mixing with 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2. Then you might want to throw in a back 1, 2, or even just a back 1. Even do back 1, 2. You want to mix them. You can even do this forward 1, 2. It's -7, so you can block if you want. And you can also do back 3, 4, down 4, because the 4 and down 4 are lows. Get your mix game on when they got no defense bars, because Nightwolf and this variation got extra mix. Matoka warrior ain't got no mix. I ain't hating, but I don't see the hype behind Matoka warrior besides the spirited Kiba, and I don't see nobody do it on me. So, and I beat most Matoka warriors online and in Kombat League with Shaman. So please tell me, what is so good? I'm not even trying to be biased. It's just I see it for what it is, and the fact that I be on the sticks doing it, it's like, what's so good about this variation now? Like, please, in the comments below, if you would be so kind, tell me what you find as a Nightwolf player so much better, or Matoka warrior so much better than Shaman. That's all I want to know. All I want to know, because you can only get what, 31, 32, 3% off of 2 bars. I can get 31 off of 2 bars. So what's the big difference? Like, please tell me. This right here, it's a high mid, but it's slower than doing 1, 1, 1. You can do that, but 2, 2, 2 gives you that knockdown. It ain't a like a heavy ass knockdown like this is, but it's a knockdown nonetheless. And they might try to up 3 that, which you can flawless block, attack, keep them in the corner, and just fuck their life up. Make them rage quit. But yeah, I think that I don't think there's anything else Shaman wise I need to talk about. You know, if you got the brutalities, you got like 3 to do in this variation. Well, 4 technically because of this. I talked about his special moves. I talked about every combo and every combo extender. He has 9 of them that you can do your Shaman roll on, and the amplified version of Shaman roll. But remember, you know, like any other character, you want to get you some space. Get that space and get that back 1 off. Because doing that, backdash, boom, that D1 is not going to hit. Their D1, if it ain't fast enough, is not going to hit. That back 1 going to hit though. Like, the mix game is up to you on how you play and how you want to mix. But he has the mix-ups. Don't get him wrong. I've been through his basic attacks. I've been through the crushing blows. I've been through it all. So hopefully this guide helps you out. And I see you, because I'm about to stream right now. So peace.